Welcome to the Southern California episode of Sports Jobs Near Me, where all you future sports business professionals who are serious about getting a job in sports get to meet some of our 2,600 alumni. And with over 25 years in Southern California, this program has produced a who's who in the industry. I'm Abriana Howard, and I'm excited to be today's guest host. I'm just months away from graduating, and today we are headed to Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum to meet recent alum Mia Tolliver, who graduated this past June here in 2024. We've traveled just 40 minutes from campus to visit Mia Tolliver, who started off as a sales associate intern at the Clippers. And since then, she has had various roles with teams in the area. She has landed a full-time role with the Los Angeles Rams. Let's go meet Mia. Hi Mia, I'm so excited to see you again.
How are you?
I'm doing well, graduating here in a few months, so that's exciting. But I've been keeping up with you on LinkedIn since you've graduated, and you've been up to some great stuff with the Rams I've seen.
Yeah, I think one big advantage that we have is social media, and one being LinkedIn.
Totally.
The USF Sport Management page is a great resource for that. They not only post what alumni are up to, any new projects that they're working on, but also any roles that they're hiring for too. And that's how I found some of my experiences in sport industry.
Speaking of roles, you've had quite the roster, so tell me about just like maybe your favorite experience, or if there were any super memorable and exciting roles that you got to be a part of.
Two in particular come to mind. Was probably the first one is when I was working with the Los Angeles Dodgers. It was my first experience within professional sports.
And an iconic team.
Yes, and an iconic team. Can't forget that. So it was great that they were doing well, but there was so much more that came along with it. It was also the year that Los Angeles was hosting the MLB All-Star Weekend, so got to participate in that.
Yeah.
Another experience was also the Super Bowl. I got to go there with some of my cohort mates in 2023 when it was in Arizona. And that was so much fun. It was something that we always wanted to experience, a large event in sports, not only like within the NFL, but our entire nation.
Yeah.
And just being able to do that with, you know, USF and some of my cohort mates, it was a blast. Definitely went from connections to real, true friendships.
Any advice you would pass on to any future professionals in the industry, or those who are looking to really start off on the right foot?
One thing that really stuck with me is it doesn't matter who you know, it matters who knows you. It's a really big shout out to the program. I don't think I could be where I am like without it. Just even the network and all of our alumni, we have a wide range all over the world, not even just within the US. And everyone is always willing to help. I will say, as you're a student, it's great to have that USF email there because people are more willing to help you out, and they're willing to see that come across their desk and they're like, oh my gosh, that's a student. They're just so willing to help you and just give you as much advice as needed. And even with the mentorship program, I loved my mentor. We still keep in touch to this day. Shout out Eddie. And he was such a big help for me. So I'm very grateful for the alumni pool, and you know, we're everywhere, so stay connected with everyone as much as you can.
I love my mentor as well. Shout out Rachel. Well, with USF having a Southern California campus for over 26 years now, we have professionals all over at different teams. So as a part of 24S, where have some of your cohort mates ended up?
I think some that I can touch on, we have Leslie, and she's actually with LAFC in BMO, right around the
street.
Yeah, right across the street. And there's Vanessa, she works for, you know, our rival at the Chargers. She works in partnerships. And then we also have my friend Marissa. She's working at the Lakers in community relations too. So we kind of work hand in hand together too.
And I love to see the women representing at all different teams.
And one of the cool opportunities that I had during the program was being a part of the Sport Marketing Association. Not only were we able to help plan some events down here in SoCal, but I was also able to help plan events for San Francisco cohort as well. So I got to work with some of them and just seeing all the big things that they're doing and like any upcoming events that they had going on. If it was at the Giants or if it was with the Golden State Warriors, we were still connected as one. And I think that was like an also really good opportunity too, just from the program, being able to connect not only with the Southern California region, but also with the NorCal region as well.
Yeah, I joined the Sports Marketing Association this year. We're getting a chance to go up to spend a weekend in San Francisco and experience that region and network with those cohorts up there, build those connections, and then I believe they'll be coming out in the spring. So we're just really getting to know each other and growing our network, which is awesome.
Oh wow, well let me know if alumni is invited.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be invited, Mia. We'll have you anytime.
Crazy times, can't you feel it?
Well, Mia, I'm sure as you know, there's so much coming to the Los Angeles and Southern California region over the next 4 years. But what are you most excited about?
Oh my gosh, so much stuff is coming, but I think probably the biggest one will be the Olympics in 2028.
I'm very excited for that.
Yes, we're gonna have track here, we're gonna have swimming at SoFi, and then also in 2027 we'll have the Super Bowl back here as well. So really excited to see that and having it at our home field. And then another one we've got in 2026, the World Cup is coming, and we also have NBA All-Star at Intuit. So just so many opportunities for individuals wanting to start out in sports or just getting those internship experiences. It's going to be great for any prospective students that are thinking about joining the program. It's going to be a great way to not only make good connections, but keep those long relationships throughout.
And those are on top of the teams and other entertainment opportunities we already have in this region, which is just, there's going to be a plethora of opportunities for new professionals. Thanks for watching this edition of Sports Jobs Near Me. Stay tuned as we visit other alumni working in all facets of sports business, from tech to the major leagues, meaning that it's time for you to get your LinkedIn profile tuned up. Until then, don't forget our deadlines for applications to the San Francisco and Southern California programs is quickly approaching. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check down below to access our online headquarters.
And see how our Southern California and Bay Area programs can help get you that sports job you've always dreamed about. And here's what it's all about.
Perfect.